This week in Bison Sports on 101.5 UMFM, we talk Bison women's volleyball. It was a big week earlier this week at Smitty's as they announced three new recruits, two for 2016-17 and one already for 2017-18, if you can believe it. Tell the vast listening audience on 101.5 UMFM your name, your position, where you've played volleyball in high school, and not only if you have a favorite volleyball player, but what's your favorite breakfast meal?
My name is Darby Coughlin. I'm a right side and left side. I played St. Mary's Academy volleyball, and my favorite breakfast meal is probably bacon.
That's pretty good. I like that.
My name is Jocelyn, Koswin. I'm a middle blocker. I played club volleyball this past 2 years for Cobra's Volleyball Club. And my favorite breakfast food is probably like a fruit parfait.
I'll go with that. I don't know what that is, but I'll go with that.
My name's Ayiya Ottogo. I go to MBCI. My favorite, I'm a left side, right side. My favorite breakfast meal would be French toast.
French toast. That's a nice random wild card. I like that. Darby, let's go with you first from St. Mary's. I believe we have the Abbott sisters as well coming from St. Mary's. You guys did all right last year in high school tournament. I believe they went 42-0 if I'm not mistaken, something like that. They were like the Golden State Warriors of volleyball. Talk about just sort of playing in that group there and what an amazing season you had together.
Well, it all started, we're all best friends. Like at school, we always hang out together and we see
That's not what the Abbott said, but it's all right.
Okay. And even like the younger kids, we're super tight with them. We have spares and we go out at lunch together. So it was really good being like tight like that because it really shows on the court like our chemistry. That's the word I was looking for. So it was a super fun season. It was really fun, and it was good to share the win with that group of girls.
Did you ever imagine to go that perfect in a season like that?
We didn't imagine to go like the perfect season, like who would ever, but ever since we were younger, we saw how good our program was developing over the years, and our grade 12s and our grade 11s that year were just a really good group of kids. And we knew that it would be tough to win provincials, but it was our goal we set at the start of the year. And we knew if we focused on it that it was very possible that we could, but it was a tough way. We had to fight for it still.
Well, Jocelyn, talk about being at Garden City there and your season, and you guys did pretty well too. You got into the tournament there, and just talk about kind of finishing your career as a fighting gopher.
So obviously Garden City doesn't have as strong as a volleyball program as St. Mary's, but being on that team made me realize like what it's like to be a teammate and like how different characteristics can affect a team, and being able to support my teammates and push them and like set out goals for them and myself, I think really developed me as an athlete and just a teammate in general. And this year we actually made it into provincials, so that hadn't happened in
a long time,
a couple decades for sure. So like that was a big deal, and I'm glad I could be a part of that. So it was exciting, and I'm excited to graduate this year and move forward at the U of M. So these
two girls, you guys are already going to be graduating and get down to Manitoba. Now I'm going to butcher her name. I'm going to try here. Ayiya Ottogo, pretty close. I'll just let you know, for 5-6 years I'll be butchering your name. So I butcher everyone's name. I've been here way too long doing this. But just talk about, you are still in grade 11. You're not even close to graduation yet. But talk about, you're at Mennonite Brethren Collegiate Institute. Oh my goodness, MBCI. That's what they usually call it. Just talk about sort of being there at MBCI and sort of what you want to do. You still got one more year left at high school level.
Definitely coming to MBCI in grade 9, I was kind of the odd one out, but in a way in grade 9 we kind of came together as a family, and I've been playing with these girls for multiple years, and we have one more year to go. So coming off our success in grade 10 and winning the JV championship, making provincial finals, was also kind of like a really big success for us. But, going into the next season, we're looking to set our standards a bit higher, looking for a better goal and setting it for ourselves and as for the team. I'm definitely going to go far with these group of girls, so I'm really excited for it.
All right, would you like to mimic what St. Mary's did and kind of run the table a bit?
Hopefully, yeah.
That would be nice. That's a dream right there. So let's go around the table here, just starting with Darby, then Jocelyn, and then, oh boy, let's try that. Ayiya? Oh, that's not bad. Talk about why you chose Manitoba.
I chose Manitoba because, well, first of all, I live about 2 minutes away from campus.
It's perfect. You'll be late all the time.
Exactly. But I started off the program my first year with the U of M Bisons with Ken. He came out to a couple practices back when I was 4 feet tall, and helped me as coach at Nationals, and I noticed that he was really good. He knew his stuff and everything. I've also had a cousin who went through the program, the men's side, but I knew he enjoyed the Bison community as well. And also I played with a bunch of the players, and I know I played against the players, so I'm just excited to reunite with all of them again, and yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. Jocelyn?
I'm looking forward to playing at U of M because they've had such a strong program that's been running over how many years? This is Ken's
31.
31st.
You don't want to age him, but yeah.
Yeah, but
He's
I also think that staying in Manitoba and playing at the U of M is going to help me transition from high school to university. And obviously my goal is to strive as a student and an athlete. So I think that being in my home province and being able to represent Manitoba will make that a lot easier. And I'm also looking forward to playing with some girls I've played with in the past, or girls I've played with like Darby and Ayiya. We just played each other this past weekend in provincials, so it'll be interesting to have new teammates and still have a bond with girls I've been around in the past.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting building a new tradition for winning, because this Bison women's volleyball program really does that. Just talk about you're still a year away, but you probably seen some of the Bison women's volleyball games and stuff like that. But why did you choose Manitoba so early, as you still have a year left in high school?
I definitely chose the University of Manitoba. I had other offers from outside of town, but Manitoba is where it was home. I live 10 minutes away from here, and to play with some of the top players in Manitoba is an amazing experience. I played with Jocelyn and Darby, and to play with them again would be so much fun, and I'm just really excited for it. So,
and no pressure, but Coach has an insane quote that he compared you to Rachel Cocker, who only won the CIES Women's Volleyball Player of the Year. Did you know that he was going to quote about that and throw that at you that early?
Absolutely not. I did not know.
It's a nice compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing to be compared to one of the best players, Rachel Cockrell. I definitely look up to her dedication and her hard work, and putting in everything on and off the court. So I'm definitely going to look to that to help myself become more.
I will say it's kind of cool. Already you can kind of see the chemistry here with the three of you. You're all excited here to get on the court, which is kind of cool, which is great. Darby Coughlin? Yeah. Very good. Jocelyn Koswin. That one's an easy. And then Ayiya Ottogo. Oh, so close. I thought I was going to get that right, but I didn't. Congratulations coming to University of Manitoba. All the best as you go into your first year with the Bisons. Well, you got another year of high school, so go get that perfect season there at NBCI, and we'll talk to you down the road there. All the details will be on gobisons.ca, and you're listening to This Week in Bison Sports on 101.5 UMFM.